Hi guys, I get this question a lot. Were you raised frugal? So I thought I would share a little bit about my family upbringing. A lot of it had homemade clothes. My mother was very talented with sewing, and so she made a lot of the clothes for both me and my brother and herself, and also my father from time to time. And I'm blocking out some of the faces of my relatives because not everybody wants to be on YouTube. And we also had homemade haircuts. So the haircut you're seeing with my brother and myself, this was the standard haircut that I had for a lot of years growing up. My father was very talented with making stuff, so he made a lot of furniture, couch, a chair, lots of toys. So very handy and probably saved us tons of money. And we had a garden growing up, a lot of beans, a lot of tomatoes, and also a lot of lettuce. So me and my mother did a lot of the picking of the food, and the guys did a lot of the hard labor when it came to actually doing the planting and the tilling. We had pizza regularly once a week on Sundays. We made it in a rectangle baking sheet. And I just thought that was the best when I was little, just homemade pizza. And here's some of the other standard favorites that we had growing up. We had some meatloaf, potatoes, and some chili. My mother actually made it way too hot for me, and I hated chili growing up. I like it a lot better now that I've found some more mild varieties. And mac and cheese, a big favorite of mine when I was growing up. And we didn't make mac and cheese from the box. My mother always used a double boiler to melt the cheese and some milk, and then we had some noodles. So it was many years before I learned how to make it from a little blue box. But in those days, it was straight from the kitchen. And split green pea soup was one of my favorites. I liked it a lot, and it was one of our regular dishes. Lots of banana bread. Banana bread was something easy that went into lunches, and I really loved it growing up. I kind of thought of it as a dessert, a special treat that I did enjoy, and I still do enjoy it. My dad was really good at making pancakes, so pancakes were a treat on the weekends. And going out to eat was a very special occasion. I recall that we always got to go out to eat on our birthdays. But other than that, it was very rare. And back to school shopping, a big deal for a lot of kids. But for me, back to school shopping for clothes, that didn't really happen. You know, you got new clothes when you needed them, but new clothes for the school year, that really did not happen. And we always made our lunches. Once a week, my mother would give us $1 so we could go and eat at the school cafeteria. But the other days of the week, me and my brother, we shared the duty of packing lunches. And we had a TV, but no cable. And back in those days, your TV looked like a piece of furniture. And there was no video games that I recall. Just did not happen in our family. But plenty of other entertainment. Instead of electronics, we had a lot of board games to play. So board games were a big activity that the whole family could enjoy. And lots of trips to the public library. So free books there, and lots of trips to the park. So there was always a neighborhood park nearby. A lot of free entertainment to take part in and when I was growing up. So that's a little bit about my growing up and my frugal family. If you have your own stories about frugal growing up, I'd love to hear them. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.